during the event, we announced a few major announcements. One of them is the extraordinary Siyum oral Torah that we have, the event that we're going to have in Eretz Yisrael. It's going to be in the during the month of August. We still haven't finalized on a date. We have a couple of dates on the as possibilities. We're just verifying that the Rishon LeZion can meet these specific dates, but it looks like it may be the 9th of August. But again, don't hold me to it. It's not yet confirmed. We'll have that B'ezrat Hashem very, very soon. Aside from that, we also announced the release of our new series of USBs. It's 8 different USBs. The Tikkun Brit number 2. It's to clarify, it's not a new movie, but rather a new USB that has many more things than the original USB had. There is close to 100 lectures, over 100 lectures, 130 lectures on there, plus over 100 or so movies. I think it's something like 230 or 240 different ways to learn about the issues of Tikkun Brit, the Jewish way of understanding morality. Also has Jewish intimacy in there, which is very good for couples, new couples, old couples. So this USB, Baruch Hashem, is definitely going to do a lot of good. And we also have the other series, is the Stump the Rabbi, over 100 lectures, the Era of Mashiach, my personal favorite series, aside from the Pirkei Avot. I think the Era of Mashiach by Rav Wasserman literally made more people understand where we stand in the world today and what to expect in these times of the era of Mashiach than anything else. We also have the amazing questions about God, the Igeret Aramban, and the Pirkei Avot. So we have, Baruch Hashem, 8 different USBs, and they're all out now. Now, for anyone that wants to simply buy the USBs themselves, just one copy for themselves, you can now go on our website, be'ezrathashem.org, and order yourself all 8 of them as a package. We're not selling them individually yet because really we're trying to get these out there to as many people as possible. Now, anyone that wants to contribute and actually sponsor the USBs, we made it a special plan, especially after you see the price difference between selling them individually versus selling them as for sponsorship. We're subsidizing a big part of the cost, and anyone that contributes $1,000 towards the USBs is going to also get a raffle ticket to potentially win a flight to Eretz Yisrael. Whether you are someone that showed up at the event last week or you're someone anywhere else in the world, so long obviously as you have your own visa situation. We're not going to fix your visa, but anyone that has the ability to travel to Eretz Yisrael can get a raffle ticket. It's not a guaranteed ticket, it's a raffle ticket, which we're going to have the winner of that raffle on the 27th of July announced at the event, the next event here in Florida, several days before we go to Israel. So anyone that contributes to the sponsorship can go to tikkunabrit.live. Tikkun Brit is T as in Tikkun, IKKUN as in Nancy, HABRIT.live, LIVE, not .com, live. You go over there and you'll see there's a button over there, sponsor USBs, and you press there and you click. If you want to sponsor $1,000 worth or more, for each $1,000 you'll get a raffle ticket. Now you're also going to get the actual USBs themselves if you want. If you don't want the USBs and you want us to give them out, then for sure we have plenty of people that want to give out the USBs but simply can't afford $1,000. If you do want to get the USBs, then it gives you the details over there that you'll get for every $1,000, you'll get 50 of the Tikkun Brit USBs, and you're also going to get 50 of one of the other USBs. So you'll get 100 USBs. In essence, you're paying only $10 per USB, which is a fraction of the cost of what it actually costs to, and what it's being sold for. But the point is, you'll have 100 USBs. You'll be able to give out in your community, at the Judaica centers, in the synagogues, just in your streets, to if you know different Jewish people, wherever you are, you'll be able to give out these USBs. I personally believe this is the best tool in the market today to help people do tshuva, especially the combination of the Tikkun HaBrit and something else, because it has an extraordinary amount of Torah, literally hundreds and hundreds of hours of Torah on each USB that you could both listen to as well as watch. So you have over 100 movies on every one of the USBs, over 100 short films and long films. You have about half a dozen feature films that are 2 hours or so each, plus a bunch of short films that we make and publicize each week. So you'll have over 100 films there. Go to tikkunabrit.live and you'll be able to sponsor as well as receive the actual USBs themselves. So in essence, you're getting something for your money one way or the other, not just a raffle ticket. Now, if you end up winning the raffle ticket, then Ashrecha, Baruch Hashem, you also won that too. Depending on how many people enter, we'll obviously make adjustments along the way. But nonetheless, this is something that's available to everybody, not just the people that attended the event. It seems like a few people misunderstood, and they said they wish they would have come to the event because they would have actually sponsored one of the, at least $1,000 worth of USBs, because they, either way, they want to get the USBs, not just the raffle ticket. So if you want to the USBs, you can go to tikkunabrit.live and sponsor the USBs. Now, as far as shipping is concerned, it all the cost is not in the $1,000. It depends where you are. If you are in the States, then the shipping cost is relatively minimal. It's not very much. But if you are overseas, meaning you're in Canada, you're in Australia, you're somewhere else, then obviously the cost is a little bit more. So we'll let you know once we know that cost if you want the USBs, and we'll add that to the tab. And Baruch Hashem, every day we get new emails from people and messages from people on how the lectures have changed their life. Just the other day, I had somebody send me a message telling me that after he watched one of the short films that we had about marijuana, he quit smoking marijuana, and he says for the first time in 10 years, he's not high, and he feels like his brain is healing, and he feels amazing, and it's something that he never even thought was remotely even a possibility. But apparently that short film that Team Hashem made literally inspired somebody that was high for 10 years at least, straight, with no exceptions, every single day, just like you breathe and eat every day. He was smoking marijuana every day. But after hearing what he heard in that short film, it changed his life so much so that he quit once and for all. And Baruch Hashem, he says he's thinking clearly now, and Baruch Hashem will put that message that he sent me on the screen so you guys can see these amazing things. Other people have told me that they've changed their entire wardrobe. Women, Baruch Hashem, are modest. Women are taking off their wigs and putting on a kisui rosh, a mitpachat, a scarf or a hat. Other people have literally taken learning seriously. I had one guy send me a message telling me he was off the derech when I met him. He was completely, was a yeshiva bachur, didn't really care for what he was doing anymore. And Baruch Hashem, a little over a year later, he's aspiring to become one of the Gedolei Ador with the amount of dedication that he has to learning Torah. So Baruch Hashem, each one of these USBs has those teachings to help people do tshuva. And there's an enormous amount of people out there that are learning from them. And Baruch Hashem, even if you look at our channels, Baruch Hashem, they've grown. We are well over 50 or 60,000 subscribers across our YouTube channels. If you calculate both the English channel, which I think alone is like 34,000 or so, plus you have the Spanish channel, the Portuguese channel, the Hebrew channel, French, German, Russian. Baruch Hashem, everything is growing. And you see that people out there are looking for this. But the reason why we still made these USBs is because not everybody's going to find you on YouTube. And you have to do whatever you can to get to people. Sometimes people need something physical, something tangible in order to press play, in order to do something, in order to make it real, in order to bring that Torah to actual life. Sometimes they need to attend an event. So for all of those people that sponsored that lecture last week, Ashrechem v'ashrech elkechem, you have no idea how many people you inspired, not just by the people that attended and anyone out there that they know that they're going to take home some of the USBs and the books and all the other free stuff that we gave them home to inspire other people, but also the thousands and thousands of other people that have watched it already over the last few days, and thousands more, countless more, that will continue to watch that particular lecture, in the coming years. So when you're giving somebody this USB, it's a lot more than you giving him tzedakah. It's a lot more than you giving him a ride. It's a lot more than you giving him anything. Because simply put, this is even more than a single lecture. Because if you give somebody, you bring somebody to a lecture, they may be inspired, but they may not know the way back home. I had somebody today just send me a message. Listen, I attended a lecture last week. I loved it. I want to do more. He didn't realize apparently that all the stuff that was there, that's all top of the line quality, was for free. So he didn't take anything. So he just, he went there, he got inspired, and went home. I didn't meet him face to face, but Baruch Hashem, he had my number and he sent it to me, and he said, I want to do TeShuva. What do I do now? So now I told him I'll give him a gift, and I'll send him a free Kiruv package with a lot of this stuff in there, with books, with all types of material that's going to help him do TeShuva. Because now that he had the lecture, that lecture by itself will inspire a person for a few days, but that's it. You have to continue his teachings. These USBs are that continuous teachings. So when you're getting yourself 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever amount of USBs you're getting for your community, for people that you know, for people that you don't know, you're in essence giving them the tool to do complete tshuva. Because once a person listens to a complete USB, whichever one it is, whether it's Tikkun Abrit or Erev Mashiach or Stump the Rabbi or whatever it is, each and every single one of those USBs has produced an enormous amount of Baalei Tshuva, Baruch Hashem, an enormous amount of Baalei Tshuva. One of the USBs that we produced was Stump the Rabbi. Stump the Rabbi was an extraordinary series that we started because one of my Talmidot, she decided that she wants to sacrifice our time, our effort, our money to bring young guys and girls from the community, from Florida, together to get them to learn Torah. And Baruch Hashem, that series has become the most popular series that we've had, and we still have to this day. And even more than that, just out of that group of people that came, at least a half a dozen or more kids have become yeshiva bachurim that are going to kollel, that are going to yeshiva till this day. Like literally complete transformation. They came in mechaleh Shabbat, eating pig, going out with goyot, going out with doing anything and everything possible. Drug addicts. From that series alone, those few lectures alone, they transformed their life. And every single one of these USBs has Baalei Tshuva with their names on it in there. And you can actually help your community with them. So again, this is a fantastic opportunity to get people to do Tshuva with something that's creative, something that is actually for sure it works, and it's not speculation. A lot of times there are new things that come out there. That's a new tool that may or may not work, but you don't really know. These are things that actually do work because we've seen them work. And Be'ezrat Hashem, they'll work wherever you are. Like I said, if you're able to give them out, which I think is going to be very easy, you simply just stand. You go to synagogue, you just give people one of the USBs. What is it? Oh, it's cool. Oh, that's it. You don't have to say it's Rabbi Reuven, it's Rabbi this. You don't have to say anything. Just give it to them. The looks are going to do the job. Once they see this product, it's such a cool looking product, they're going to be interested. Oh, thank you very much. And you could easily give out literally hundreds of these every single day. Achev picha v'amaleo, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, open your mouth and I'll fill it with as much Torah as you want. You could literally go to synagogue and give them out. You go to a Jewish center, you go to a Jewish supermarket, anything you have, wherever you have a bunch of Jewish people, you could literally give out hundreds and hundreds of these because it's simply easy to give these out. And each and every single one of those people that you just take your hand with a USB in it and you give it to them, you're buying yourself another ticket to Olam Haba. You're buying yourself another ticket to Olam Haba because it's not just a single event, it is a series of lectures that can transform a life. And again, if they want to watch, they have something to watch, a lot of things to watch. They want to just hear, they have a bunch of things to hear. Either way, you can help people do tshuva. So Baruch Hashem, we have them out, we have them ready. Anyone that wants to sponsor them, go to tikkunabrit.live and you'll be able to sponsor over there. Now, as far as buying them individually, if you simply just want them for yourself, you go to the Be'ezrat Hashem website and you can buy the whole package as it is. Shalom v'chai everybody. Very happy to announce a major event coming up in Eretz Yisrael. This event is going to be unlike any other we've done as an organization. Last year we had a group of young guys that completed the entire Shas, Bavli, and the Mishnayot in a single year. This year we're going to have the entire foundation of the Oral Torah completed in a single night. Our own dear Ephraim and other Talmidim of the organization. In a single night we'll have the completion of the Shas Bavli, Shas Mishnayot, the Zohar Kadosh, Zohar Chadash, Tikkunei Zohar, and the Shulchan Aruch. Years and years of toil, lots of effort is coming to fruition, and in a single night, all of it will be completed to sanctify Kadosh Baruch Hu's name. This is going to be a night where many Rabbanim, many Tzaddikim will be joining us at this event. There'll be hundreds and hundreds of people at the event in Eretz Yisrael, including the Rishon LeZion, Rabbi Yitzchak Yosef, of course, our own very dear Rabbi Ephraim Kachlon. I myself will also be joining, coming to Eretz Yisrael for the first time in many years, to join this monumental event, this monumental Kiddush Hashem, in order to sanctify Kadosh Baruch Hu's name, to show Him how much we love His Torah, how dedicated we are to His Torah, and to be able to, Be'ezrat Hashem, give chizuk to Am Yisrael in another way.
בעזרת השם, ארגון בעזרת השם מתעתד לעשות כנס גדול, שמה יהיה סיום על עיקרי התורה שבעל פה, שזה סיום כל התלמוד בבלי, סיום כל השישה סדרי משנה, סיום כל הזוהר הקדוש ותיקוני הזוהר, וסיום כל השולחן ערוך. בדרך כלל לוקח זמן כדי לסיים את כל הספרים הללו, 30 שנה, 40 שנה, ובסייעתא דשמיא הארגון בעזרת השם עושה את הכנס לכל כלל ישראל. כולם מוזמנים.
We're looking forward for this event. We're also looking forward to seeing some of you that are going to be joining us. There are going to be some sponsorship opportunities for anyone that wants to be able to be a part of it. And of course, there'll be a opportunity for any of you that want to join us, one way or the other. Last but not least, there will also be a raffle that we'll be announcing very soon for anyone that wants to join the raffle and also be able to do kiruv at the same time. The winner of the raffle will win a flight ticket to Eretz Yisrael and be able to join us at the event. So please look out for more news. Looking forward to seeing you at this event. And Be'ezrat Hashem, Naaseh v'Natzliach.